There was a time when you talk about traveling outside India, it used to be reserved for a very, very small percentage of Indians. And these are people who were actually looking at going abroad to work or to settle down and look for better economic opportunities. And even a smaller percentage of those people were actually traveling abroad as tourists. And hell, let's not even talk about going outside. Even flying domestically, just flying an airliner from, say, Bangalore to Delhi or Mumbai or any other cities was considered a privilege. And it was considered something great. It was considered a status symbol. And this was just about 15 to 16 to 20 years back. But fast forward to 2023 and maybe beyond, does it even matter today? No, it doesn't. Flying has become just another routine exercise that people do on a daily basis, and even going abroad as a tourist has also become a very mundane exercise. The rise of people going abroad as tourists has actually changed the consumer behavior of tourism in India and within India. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Indian Millennials channel. My name is Rohit Kurpad. I bring you contextual content based on what's happening in India, in the world, and also in our marketplace, and also tell you how it affects the millennials and the younger generations of what's happening as we speak. Alright, so please hit the like button, smash the bell icon, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and please comment down below if you are enjoying this content, because that will actually motivate us to create much better content for you. Now let's get to the crux of this video. I said something that's saying that consumer behaviors are changing within India. I'll tell you why. People are traveling across the globe, and I'm not talking about the stereotypical destinations of Europe, Maldives, Mauritius, probably Indonesia, Thailand, and all these countries. These countries are well known. People have been traveling to these areas for a long time. But the fact that people are now traveling to South America, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, maybe parts of China, Japan as tourists is actually going to be mind-bogglingly insane. I'll tell you why. Because the numbers are increasing and Indians are traveling abroad more than ever before. Earlier, that was a privilege held on by only the people who were staying outside India, traveling to other parts of the world, and also the rich elite class of India. But today, thanks to economic growth and thanks to the rise in middle class, even a middle class person is traveling abroad. Don't believe me? Look at the amount of marriages that are happening and ask each and every one of them where they're going for their honeymoon. Most of them will tell you Maldives, Mauritius, Bali. Those are the stereotypically well acclaimed places. How is this whole thing changing the consumer behavior patterns of people traveling within India? Well, the answer lies, if you open your eyes, go around all the tourist hotspots. Look at the availability of properties. India is a diverse country. India is filled with all sort of terrain. You want a desert, go up to Rajasthan. You want snow-capped mountains, go to Kashmir, go to Jammu and Kashmir, go to Uttarakhand. If you want scenic beauty, go to Northeast India. If you want beaches, go to Andaman and Nicobar Islands, go to Lakshadweep. And if you want party spots, party places, go to Goa. If you want history, oh well, let me not even begin it. The entire country has diverse history. If you want religious pilgrimage, oh again, the country is filled with different places. The fact of the matter is, thanks to nature and thanks to the entire geography of India, there are a lot more opportunities and a lot more beneficiaries that have been added within this ecosystem. The kind of growth in hotels, in hotel chains and resorts and also homestays across India is growing at a rapid pace. The number of hostels with adequate facilities are also growing, and people are actually traveling within the country to experience different cultures in a very pluralistic society that we already are. You don't believe me? The pictures that you see from Maldives with all the resorts are also available in areas like Kerala. The stuff that you see in the Andes or even the Alps in Switzerland are now available in Kashmir. You want to see houseboats? Go to Kerala, go to the Lake Gulmarg in Kashmir. All these places are developing and they're improving because the standard and the expectations of people who can actually afford all these things, all these experiences, have seen the best outside India. So the only way to satisfy their need is to create a similar or in fact better facilities for the same crowd in India, and most of these guys who run tourism based businesses have understood this. And that's why you see better facilities, better amenities, better lodging facilities, and everything at a much better cost than what's available outside. So that's why there's a rise of travel within India as well. Look around you and see the number of people who are traveling and ask them where they are going for this year's New Year's Eve. You will be astonished to hear that the younger generation would probably go to Goa, but most of them will end up going to other places. It really depends on what you want, because we as a country, as a geography, we are spoiled with choices. You want the mountains, you have a choice. You want the hills, you have a choice. You want beaches, you have a choice. Hell, you want lakes, you have a choice. You want absolute serenity, peace, calm, you have a choice. And hell, you want hustle bustle, city based party culture, you have a choice. And those are only limited to places such as big and as proud as India is. That's the main reason why tourism growth is more internal than external. Of course, India should attract more tourists from outside India, but internal tourist economy is also booming. And all this is thanks to experiencing something of great facility outside, but knowing fully well of the potential that India has, and slowly and steadily you're seeing all these things come up. The best example I can give you is Statue of Liberty in the US in New York, and Statue of Unity of Sardar Patel statue in Gujarat. You see the similarities in terms of facilities, amenities provided, and you will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, if you don't believe me, comment down below and I will be more than happy to hear you out. If you actually have an open mind, just open your eyes, spend 1 month understanding how people are changing there and how people are getting better facilities in India, and you will actually kind of agree with me as well. So thank you for tuning in to this video. This is Rohit Kurpad signing off with yet another video, and for more such content, stay tuned. Until then,